When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers. Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting line?
Number 10, Layla Hodson. Number 12, Caitlin Sterling. Number 15, Emma McDaniel. Number 22, Savannah Shine. And number 31, Kyra Elmore. And now for your Woodland Warriors starters. Number 2, Reagan Weaver. Number 4, Alyssa Anderson. Number 11, Brooke Canaiva. Number 21, Alex Jacklin. And number 33, McKenna Gold. The Warriors are coached tonight by coaches Amy Randall and Mallory Shaw. And now for your Angola Hornets! Number 0, Isabella Robinson. Number 3, Hadley Bocock. Number 5, Anna McLeod. Number 10, Alice Elisette. Number 14, Ivana Miller. Number 20, Stella Stockton. Number 33, Kendall Holmes. And now for your starter. Number 4, Lexi Sterling. Number 11, Ava Reiner. Number 22, Aspen Sutton. Number 25, Bailey Holman. And number 15, Harley Gillen.
And good evening and welcome into the Hive for opening night of the high school basketball season on Hometown Media. Tonight it's the Angola Lady Hornets opening up their season a little bit late after the success in run to a state championship by the volleyball team, but they are up and ready to go tonight for game 1 of the 2024-2025 season against the Woodland Warriors. Warriors already with 3 games under their belt. They come in with a record of 2-1. With wins over Garrett and New Haven, and a loss to Belmont. So we'll see how that plays out tonight, and we're underway, and Angola's got the ball first. And here's a steal by the Warriors as Weidenhofer come away with it. That's an errant shot come up with by Bailey Holman for Angola. Two-three zone for Woodland to start. That shot's no good. We're scoreless nearly a minute in. Here's Steele poked away by Stillman. Woodland hangs on to it, and the shot is up and good for Alyssa Anderson, and the Warriors grab the early 2-0 lead. And another Angola turnover. And the layup is up and good for Weidenhofer, and it's a quick 4-0 lead for the Warriors. First of 3 games in 4 days for Angola, and the Hornets turn it over again. And kind of wondered what we might get out of Angola tonight, considering the fact they've only had a little more than a handful of practices together as a team, and that foul's going to go on Stillman.
Foul is called number 4, Alexi Stillman. That's her first.
JV was victorious in their game earlier. It's a 4-0 lead for Woodland, and the Warriors turn it over. Angola back to the other end. Stillman in the corner. Back it comes to Gillen. Out to Reinert. Left corner 3 for Sutton is no good. Offensive rebound, and the putback is good for Bailey Holman, and Angola has their first points of the new season. 4-2 Woodland with the lead in the basketball here early first quarter. Talked about Angola having 3 games in 4 days as that shot is up and no good by Woodland's McKenna Goebel. And on the other end, the shot by Stillman no good. She's fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2. Angola will be home here on Friday night against Eastside, and they'll host West Noble on Saturday, so a couple of NECC games early in the year for the Hornets. Stillman's free throw is up and good. And now Angola a chance to tie. That one rims around and falls through, and we're all even at 4. JV for Angola already victorious tonight. Knubler takes it down and puts it up left of the lane, and it's good. Knibler's got her first 2. Long 3, no good. Stillman the offensive rebound. Kick out for Reinert. Back to Stillman for a triple, and that one's no good. Holman's got the offensive rebound. Got it to Gillen, and she'll put it up and in. First bucket of the year for Carly Gillen. Pull-up jumper is no good. And that's going to go on Carly Gillen.
Carly Gillen, that's her first. Shooting for the Warriors, number 11, Brooke Knibler.
So that'll send Knibler to the line, and she rattles the first home. And the Warriors seesaw back on top, 7-6. One more for Knibler. It's up, and that one's no good. And the rebound ripped down by Aspen Sutton. And Sutton lost the handle, loose on the floor, and now a held ball, and the arrow will send it with Woodland. course, the Angola boys open their season a week from Saturday. That'll be here at home against Wawasee. They are having their preseason scrimmage tonight down at Huntington North, as that one's knocked out of bounds by Stillman. Several of the girls' basketball teams were part of that state runner-up volleyball team a couple of weeks ago down at Muncie. Stillman was one of them. Holman, Aspen Sutton was on that volleyball team. Anna McClure, who we'll see later, was on there as well. Angola basketball. Woodland leads at 7-6 with 4:33 to play here in the opening quarter.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 22, Savannah Shyman. Number 15, Emma McDaniel. And number 5, Mariah Fulmer.
So some substitutions. Mariah Thalner has checked in now for the Warriors, along with Emma McDaniel. Nice pass inside for Reinert. Feed for Holman off the glass and good. 4 for Bailey Holman, and Angola seesaws back on top, 8-7. Here's a steal by Gillen. Angola looks to build on a 1-point lead as Carly Gillen runs it into the front court. Left side, Reinert. He's more than capable of knocking down a triple. And here's a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against the Warriors' Mariah Thalner. That'll be her first, second on the Warriors here in the quarter. Inbounds for Sutton. Up top, Gillen. Left side, Reinert. Extra pass for Holman. Inside for Stillman. Gillen down the lane, and that was taken away by Anderson. Hornets finished their year a season ago 12-10. That three is up and no good for Kniebler. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. Inside it goes to Anderson. Can't get it to go. Got it again. Had it blocked by Holman. Now it's out of bounds, and the official's going to discuss, and they'll keep it with Woodland. We'll have all 3 games over the next 4 days for you here on Hometown Media. They try to lob it down low, knocked away by Holman, but the loose ball picked up by Thalner, and then has it knocked out of her hands by Aspen Sutton. And it'll stay with Woodland. They'll inbound in front of the Angola bench. Kniebler to throw it in. Got it into Anderson. Dribbles back up top. And the runner off the glass is up and good.
Number 22, Savannah Shyman scores.
For Shyman. And Woodland's back on top, 9-8. Inbounds to Reinert. Stillman shot fake down the lane. It's no good. Holman, the offensive board, can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled down by Alyssa Anderson. Woodland trying to build on a 1-point lead. 2:40 to play here in the first quarter. Thalner goes inside for Anderson, and her shot rattles home.
Number 4, Alyssa Anderson scores.
3-point advantage for Woodland. Their biggest lead of the quarter was 4 when they get out to a 4-0 lead. Reinert's 3, no good. And the rebound by Thalner. Nice up and under move by Anderson. And it's a 5-point lead now for Woodland. Gillen down in the corner, it goes to Holman. Cross court, Sutton, catch and shoot 3 off the back iron, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Holman goes to the ground to get it. And tries to find Gillen in the corner, was able to save it, but right to Woodlan. And the Warriors have a chance to build on a 5-point lead as we come up on 90 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors as we get our first look at senior Anna McClure, who checks into the Angola lineup. She's in to replace Ava Reinert. Shots up, no good, but Holman whistled for the foul, and that's going to send Alyssa Anderson to the free throw line.
25, Bailey Holman, that's her first of the game.
Holman's first, that is the third against Angola here in the quarter. Free throw by Anderson is up and good. There's a 7-0 run now for Woodland to take a 6-point lead. Nothing but net for Anderson, and it's a 7-point lead now for Woodland as the Warriors are on an 8-0 run here late in the first quarter. Stillman poked away, but Lexi able to get it back. Inside, tried to go to Holman. Pass just a little too tall. It's out of bounds. It'll be Woodland basketball. Angola comes with a full court pressure. Kniebler will get it across the timeline against Gillen. Right side for Thalner, down to the baseline and travel. 1:01 to play here in the first. 15-8 Woodland with the lead. Angola has hit a little bit of a scoring drought here late in this quarter. Gillen cross court for Sutton, thought about the three. Instead comes back to Gillen. Right corner for Holman, back cross court, Sutton, a wide open look. High arcing shot off the front iron, no. But Sutton's got her own rebound. Nice look inside for McClure to Holman and got it. 6 first quarter points for Bailey Holman. And it's 15-10. That one's knocked away, but Woodland able to retain possession down to 9 seconds. Here's a runner on the baseline that's no good for Schumann. Angola's got it back the other way, down to 3. Gillen will let it go, partially blocked, and that's how the first quarter ends. Woodland leads it 15-10. We are back after this. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family.
Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
Farmer State Bank.
Our next broadcast of Angola Lady Hornet basketball comes up on Friday night when Angola returns right back here to the Hive to take on who a lot of people say is the NECC favorite, the Eastside Blazers. We'll have all the action for you right around 7:30 here on Friday night. And then right back here on Saturday as Angola will host West Noble. 3 games in 4 days to open up the season for Angola. Right now they trail Woodland by a score of 15-10 as we start this second quarter. Hornets will have the basketball. And that's knocked away and stolen, and then knocked away from behind by Aspen Sutton. So Ava Reinert back in now for Angola. And Stella Stockamp, the freshman who was impressive in the JV game, makes her varsity debut. And that's a turnover as Layla Hodson whistled for shuffling her feet before she put down the dribble. And Angola, again, a chance to cut in to this 5-point Woodland lead. Just underway, second quarter. Here's Stockamp down low for Reinert to Stillman, cutting across the lane, catch and shoot, no good, but she's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two. And that's going to go on Weidenhofer. That's her first. It's the first against Woodland here in the quarter. And Stillman's free throw bounces off the back of the rim. Second one no good. Rebound batted around, and Carly Gillen comes out with it for the Hornets. Gillen looked from the corner, no. And loose ball rebound. Now it's loose on the floor and a held ball. Now they're going to say Woodland got the timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. Back after this. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
5-point Woodland lead, 15-10. We've got 7:25 to play here in the first half. Warriors were able to corral the loose ball and able to get the timeout. Now they'll turn it over. So again, Angola has a shot to cut into this 5-point lead with 7:18 to play here in the first half. Gillen over to Stockamp. She'll take the deep three and rattles it home. The freshman with her first varsity points, and Angola cuts the lead to 2. And another timeout going to be burned by Woodland after Emma McDaniel got caught in the trap. We'll take a break with them. Back after this. You're watching high school volleyball, or basketball, we're switched, on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com. Steuben.
15-13, Woodland's got the lead, but the Warriors have already burned through 2 timeouts here in this quarter. They're left now with 3 for the remainder of the game. Long pass up ahead, and the shot is up and good for Alyssa Anderson. And Woodland again by 4, 17-13. And it's deflected out of bounds. We'll stay on this end with Angola. McKenna Goebel checks in now for Woodland as she's in to replace Layla Hodson. Gillen will inbound. It comes into Stillman. Here's Stockamp with it between the circles. Back over to Gillen. Inside Stillman. Tried to dump it down low to McClure. Pass too tall and out of bounds. It'll be Woodland basketball. Holman going to check back in now for Angola, as she comes in to replace Anna McClure. Well, they'll break the pressure as they get it up ahead to Anderson. Shoots over Stillman and scores. And just like that, the lead back to 6 for the Warriors. Gillen dribbles through the contact. Left side, Reinert. Now Stillman. Here's Gillen. Down the lane, partially blocked. And Woodland comes away with a loose basketball, and they've got a chance to open up their biggest lead of the evening. They can convert here. Straightaway three is no good, and Stillman's got the rebound. And Angola turns it back over. And that'll be a turnover by Woodland. So it remains a 6-point lead for the Warriors as another freshman for Angola, Kendall Holman, heads to the scores table. She'll be checking in at the next break, and another deep three for Stockamp. She's got 6, 2 for 2 from behind the arc, and that'll be another Woodland turnover as Angola cuts the lead in half.
Subbing in for the Hornets, number 33, Kendall Holman.
19-16, Woodland with the lead, Angola with the basketball. Here's Reiner, baseline cut, and lays it in. And just like that, Angola scores 5 straight to cut the lead back to 1. Woodland quickly to the other end. Smith down the lane, couldn't get it to go, and Angola a chance to regain the lead. But a deflected pass, and Kniebler comes up with a steal. Three-pointer on the way up and good for Wiedenhofer. And back to a 4-point lead for Woodland. Here's Kendall Holman, back to Stockamp, another deep three. That one rattles off. Ball knocked away and loose and out of bounds, last touched by Angola. Coming up on the midway point of the second quarter. And that's deflected out of bounds by Stockamp. It'll stay on this end with the Warriors. Another three on the way. This one from Schumann is no good. But the offensive board will keep the possession alive for Woodland. Not a contact on the rebound. Shot no good by Anderson. And Angola again will try to cut into this Woodland lead. They've had it down to 1 on a couple occasions, but Woodland able to push it back to 6 or 8. And they've got another chance to get it back to 6 or 7. And here's a foul on the Hornets. That's going to go against Stella Stockamp. That's her first.
It's Woodland's ball.
Lexi Stillman heads back to the scorer's table to check back in for the Hornets. Another three. This one rattles out from Smith. And Angola back the other way. 3:15 to play here in the first half. Gillen back out to Stockamp. Left open for another three. That one was short. And on the rebound, we've got a held ball, and the arrow points to Woodland. Stillman and Sutton check back in for Angola. Holman and Gillen will have a seat. That's Bailey Holman that comes out of the game. Kendall Holman, the freshman sister, still in the game. Shot fake, shot no good. Good move. End result just wasn't there for Schumann. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul on the Warriors. Down to 2.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Woodlan with a 4-point, 22-18 lead. And Angola with a basketball and a chance to try to cut back into it. Here's Reiner just inside the arc in the left corner. It's no good. And the rebound pulled down by Woodlan's Kniebler. And a drive and a hoop is good. Anderson with the bucket, 24-18. And another steal on the outlet up to Anderson, and had it knocked out of bounds from behind by Sutton. As Bailey Holman checks back into the lineup for her sister, Kendall Holman. Been stuck on 24-18 for some time now, and it'll remain that way as the shot was up and no good from Goebel. And Angola will turn it over, and Stillman commits the foul.
Foul is called at number 4, Lexi Stillman. That's her second.
That's the second on Stillman. It's the second on the team here in the quarter. Of course, if you forgot the new rule that was implemented last year, the team fouls reset at the start of each quarter. And it's 2 free throws after 5, with the exception of shooting fouls. They are 2 at any time. Foul is on Holman. That's her second. That is the third of the quarter against Angola. Just 5 total fouls been called so far this quarter. And the free throw is up and short for Alyssa Anderson. Kendall Holman back in the lineup to replace Bailey Holman, who will sit down with those 2 fouls. Stillman also with 2 fouls comes out. Second free throw rims out. Kendall Holman with a rebound. Long pass up ahead for Sutton to Kendall Holman. Shot in the lane, no good. As both teams have gone ice cold as we go under a minute to play here in the first half. Nice drive down the baseline and the feed to Alyssa Anderson for 2. And it's an 8-point lead now for Woodlan. Here's McClure. Up top for Stella Stockamp. And the pass from Sutton is deflected away and stolen. Woodlan trying to make it a double-digit lead before the break as we're down to 21 seconds to play. And McDaniel had it knocked away by Aspen Sutton with 18 seconds left. And there's a foul. That's going to go on Aspen Sutton. That'll be her first.
Foul is called on number 22, Aspen Sutton. That's her first.
That's 4 now against Angola, so 1 more would send Woodlan to the line to shoot 2. Mid-range jumper up and no good for Stuman. And Angola's got the rebound down to 5 seconds. Stockamp crosses the timeline, got it to Sutton. Runner in the lane, no good, but she's fouled and will shoot two.
Woodlan leads the points with a score of 26-18.
And that's going to send Sutton to the free throw line.
Shooting for the Hornets, number 22, Aspen Sutton.
First one's up and no good by Sutton. She'll have one more. One out of two for Aspen Sutton, and that's how the first half will end, with Woodlan leading 26-19. We'll take a break, back with more from the Hive. After this, you're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the blue button difference.
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together.
No.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Tired of waiting?
Buying a new home means a lot of decisions, starting with where are you going to get the best mortgage? At First Federal, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, convenient payment options, and expert-friendly advice, all without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Back in the Hive in Angola as we get ready to start the third quarter with Woodlan leading Angola 26-19. Leading scorers, Alyssa Anderson leads all scorers for Woodlan. She has 16 of her team's 26 points here at the break. And leading scorers for Angola, Bailey Holman and Stella Stockamp, each with 6 in the first half. Stockamp, the freshman, came off the bench to drain a couple of threes. And both came at times that kept Angola in the game. Angola will have the basketball to start the third quarter. And both teams come back out with their original starting five. Here's Gillen, had it poked away, tracks it down, and then a whistle and a foul is going to be called against Weidenhofer. So that's how the third quarter starts. Angola with 3 starters tonight who have had just a little over a handful of practices after the volleyball season ended. One of those right there, Aspen Sutton, knocks down the triple. And it's 26-22. The other two, Bailey Holman and Alexa Stillman. Yeah. Crowd wanted to travel as Goebel got into the lane, but didn't get it. And it's back to a 6-point lead now for the Warriors. Here's Gillen. Left side, Reinert. Back to Sutton, another one. That one's short. Reinert got a hand on the rebound loose, and Gillen comes out with it for Angola. Cross court now for Sutton in the corner. Inside Gillen to the basket, couldn't get it to go. Holman got a hand on the rebound, but then Anderson pulls it down for Woodland. Warriors again will try to extend that lead to 8. Here's a 3 up, no good. Off the back iron from Weidenhofer, and Angola back the other way. Hornets haven't led since it was 7-6 back in the first quarter. Sutton again. That one's no good. And on the rebound, a held ball. And this will go Woodlands, or nope, a foul on Angola. That's going to go on Gillen. That's the second on Gillen. It's the first against Angola here in the quarter. And again, Woodland will try to extend that 6-point lead. That's about midway through the first quarter. They've done a nice job of keeping Angola at pretty much arm's length in the 6 to 7 point range. Angola has cut into that lead a couple of times, and Holman's got her 8th point. But Woodland has been quick to get it right back to that 6 or 8. It's 4 now. And that is right through the wickets of Aspen Sutton. Didn't see it coming. And it'll be out of bounds to Woodland with 5:43 to play here in the quarter. Inbounds comes in the corner to Goebel. Her 3 is no good. Rebound knocked around, and Sutton comes out with it for Angola. Aspen Sutton into the front court. Now Gillen right side. Down on the baseline to Holman. Back out to Sutton. Stillman will take a deep 3, and it's good for Lexi Stillman. And it's a 1-point game, 28-27. Angola coming with the pressure. And that's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. 5:08 to play here in the third quarter. Inbounds comes to Kniebler. Got it across the timeline. Works the left-handed dribble across the top of the key. Being hounded by Carly Gillett. Now Goebel tries to get in the paint. Cut off by Stillman. Back to Goebel. Again drives baseline. Spins to Anderson. Back out it comes for a three from Jacque. It's no good. And out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. (28-27). Angola looks for their first lead since midway through the first quarter. Gillen finds Reiner in the corner. Back to Sutton for a triple. That one's off the mark. And a battle for the rebound. And it's off Holman. And will be Woodland basketball.
Subbing in for the Warriors, number 22, Savannah Shiner.
So Bailey Holman has a team-high 8 for Angola. Stillman has 5. Stella Stockkamp with 6. 4 for Aspen Sutton, 2 for Reinert, and 2 for Carly Gillen. Anderson still leads the way for Woodland with a game-high 16. Ball knocked around and out of bounds. Last touch by Angola. It'll stay here with Woodland. Anderson, the only player on either team in double figures at this point. Runner in the lane, up and no good from Schumann. And then the putback is up and in. And Anderson now with 18. Reiner in the corner for a triple. That's long. You've seen Ava Reiner hit a lot of big threes last year, and Woodland will turn it around and turn it right back over. 3 would tie for Angola. Gillen, left-handed layup, no. And Woodland comes out with a rebound. Triple on the way from Weidenhofer, no good. Offensive rebound by Anderson, got it to go, and a foul. She now has 20 in the ball game.
Foul has been called on number 25, Bailey Holman. That's her third.
Holman picks up number 3. Second of the quarter against Angola. And Anna McClure back off the Hornet bench will come in to replace Bailey Holman.
Shooting for 2.
Anderson trying to finish off the three-point play and does. And it gives Woodland back a 6-point lead with just over 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Here's Gillen. Back to Sutton. Another 3 for Aspen Sutton. No. That 3 is up and no good. Rebound knocked around right into the hands of Anderson as she puts it in for points number 22 and 23. Sutton again thought about it. Goes inside for Stillman. Up with the left hand, no good, but a whistle and a foul will send Lexi Stillman to the free throw line.
Foul is called number 5, Maya Thulner. That's her second. Shooting for 2, number 4, Lexi Stillman.
So Stillman to the line, working on a 5-point night. First one's up and no good.
Subbing in for the Hornets, number
Stockamp back in now for Angola. One out of two for Stillman. Cuts the lead back to 7. It's 35-28. And here's a kick on the Hornets. Well, a little get it up against the pressure as we're under 2.5 minutes to play, third quarter. We saw a lot of Thaller in the first half. Now it's her first appearance here in the second half. Stockamp, little Euro step, couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul on Angola. And Angola's going to take the timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this, 35-28, Woodland leads on Hometown Media.
Lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Been one of those nights to this point. Angola has just not been able to get over the hump. Woodland has kept them at arm's length most of the night. Hornets have cut that lead several times down to 1, 2, or 3 points, but Woodland able to answer and push it right back to 6 or 7, and it's 7 at the moment. 35-28 as we get set to go under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. It's been a night for Alyssa Anderson for the Warriors. She's got 23 points. Here's a runner in the lane that's no good, and Gillen's got the rebound for the Hornets. Harley Gillen runs it into the front court. Out to Reinert for a triple, and that's good. And that's kind of been the theme of the night for Angola. Get behind, and somebody hits a big shot to get them right back in it. That cuts it back to 4. Here's Thrall down the lane, is fouled, and will go to the line and shoot 2. Faulkner looking for her first point tonight. And Stillman's third. It's the 4th against the Hornets here in the third quarter. Faulkner's first is on the way and short. Missed them both, and McClure's got the rebound. Angola can get a little bit closer. They trailed by 8. It's down to 4. Here's Sutton to Gillen. Cross-court Reinert again for 3. That one's off the back iron, no, but the offensive rebound for Gillen. They try to go down low to McClure, but the pass, they say, was tipped by Woodland. It'll be Angola basketball. Saying it was tipped by McDaniel. So Angola inbounds underneath their own basket. Gillen will fire into Stillman, lost her balance, got it to McClure. McClure double team, now it's loose on the floor. And a held ball, and this one will stay with Woodland. So the inbounds comes for the Warriors. They'll get it up ahead, and 2 more for Alyssa Anderson. She's got 25, and we're still in the third quarter. And Gillen went into the backcourt. And it'll be an Angola turnover. Woodlan gives it right back. Reinert comes up with a loose ball. Here's Stillman into the front court, and she traveled.
Subbing for the Warriors, number 2, Debbie Wiedenhofer.
Inbounds comes into the backcourt to McDaniel. Baseline drive up, no good. Rebound put back up by Anderson. It's no good, but she's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two. And she's got a chance to push this lead back to 8 as Gillen picks up her third.
And it's good.
25 now for Anderson. 26, check that for Anderson. As Bailey Holman and Aspen Sutton re-enter for Angola. Anna McClure and Carly Gillen will have a breather on the bench. .27 night for Alyssa Anderson. She has 27 of her team's 39. And again, Woodlan pushes Angola back to arm's length. They've done that all night. Stockamp a 3 is short. Sutton comes out with a rebound. Back to Stockamp, down to 1. 3 in the air, no. Caught the front of the rim and wouldn't go. And after 3, 39-31, Woodlan with the lead. We are back after this. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
He's not going to pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together.
No.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
Woodlan County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
We head to the 4th. Woodlan equals their biggest lead of the night, 8 points. They have not been able to get it over 8 points. And it seems like every time it's gotten to 8, Angola's hit a 3 and knocked it right back down to 5. And let's see if the Hornets can do that here in this 4th quarter. They come out with Stockamp and Sutton, Stillman, Holman, and Reinert. 3 on the way from Stockamp is no good, but on the rebound, a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Woodlan. And that's going to go on McDaniel. And it's going to send Stillman back to the free throw line. As Lexi working on a 6-point night. Bailey Holman leads Angola with 8. And Stillman's first is up and no good. Third trip to the line. First 2, she hit 1 of 2. See if she can do it again. And that one's short. Rebound knocked around. Holman's got it. Couldn't get it to go. And Woodlan comes out with it and a chance to open up their first 10-point lead. Drive the hoop, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it'll stay with Woodlan. Nope, now they're going to say Angola basketball. Well, you don't see the officials yell back at the crowd very often, but we just did right there. Stockamp right side for Stillman. Back to Sutton. Reiner over in the far corner. Can't get the triple to go. Holman's got the rebound. Puts it up and in. Bailey Holman in double figures with 10. Here's a drive down the lane. There was a lot of skin hurt on that one. It's going to go on Reiner. That'll be her first. It's number 2 against Angola here in the quarter, but it's a shooting foul. And it's going to send Reagan Weidenhofer to the line to shoot a pair. Or check that. It's going to be Savannah Schumann. And it rolls off. 6:55 to play here in the ball game. Carly Gillen back to the scores table. She'll check in at the next dead ball. Didn't get there in time to check in there. And the rebound to Stillman off the missed free throw. Actually into the front court. Stockamp, left corner, it goes for Sutton. Back to Stockamp, back to Sutton. And that pass deflected, loose, picked up by Holman, and couldn't get it to go. Bailey again couldn't get it to go. And the rebound ripped down by Alyssa Anderson. Almost a turnover, and now here's a steal by Holman. Bailey back to the other end, lays it up and in. 12 for Bailey Holman. And Angola back to within 4. It's 39-35. And here's a foul called on Aspen Sutton. And a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full one. We'll take it with them. Back after this, Angola within 4 on Hometown Media.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the Blue Button difference.
Angola came with a full court pressure. Woodland gets it down to Anderson. Couldn't get it to go, and Angola back the other way. A 2 would cut it to 2. A 3 would knock that deficit to 1. Stockamp for the triple. That rims out. Rebound loose on the floor, and we've got a held ball, and the arrow will send it back Woodland's way. Couple themes have kept repeating themselves over and over tonight. Woodland has had several chances to almost throw a knockout punch at Angola. They'll turn it over again, and they haven't been able to do it. But on the other side of that token, Angola hasn't been able to get over the mountain. They've cut it to 2 or 1 on several different occasions, but Woodland's been able to run that lead right back to 6 or 8. There's almost a turnover. Stockamp tracks it down in the backcourt. Gillen kicks it in the corner for Sutton. Long cross-court pass for Stillman. Back to Sutton, got a wide open look. That one's too strong. And the rebound's out of bounds, and they say last touched by Woodland's Emma McDaniel. McKenna Goebel back in now for the Warriors as she comes in to replace Schumann. Gillen inbounds in the corner to Sutton for another three. That one's too short. And Woodland's got the rebound, and then Sutton, maybe out a little bit of frustration, commits the foul. That's her third. That's 3 on the Hornets here in the quarter. And here's a steal by Holman to Gillen, and she is fouled. That's going to go on Weidenhofer. And that'll be the second against Woodland here in the quarter. And for Weidenhofer, that'll be her second. Check that 3 on Weidenhofer. Sutton cross court for Stockkamp. 3 in the corner is in and out, no good. Stillman, the offensive rebound, put it up, no. And Woodland came out with a rebound, and Anderson was able to corral it. Up ahead, here's a jumper in the lane that wouldn't go. Gillen had a hand on the rebound, and it's deflected off of Gillen and out of bounds. It'll stay Woodland basketball. 4:43 to go here in the ball game. Inside to Anderson, and a whistle and a foul is going to send Alyssa Anderson back to the free throw line with 27 points in the ball game to lead all scorers. 27 of her team's 39. That foul was on Bailey Holman. That's her 4th. And it's 4 on the team here in the quarter. And Anderson, alert the media, misses. Hasn't done that very often tonight. But missed a chance to extend the lead there by 1. Second one on the way is up and no good. That's going to be a lane violation against Stillman, and she knew it. And Anderson missed them both, but Sutton couldn't bring in the rebound, and it'll stay with Woodland. Deflected away and stole it. Angola, chance to get back to within 2. Gillen for Stockkamp, deep 3 is short. And it's out of bounds, and it'll be Woodland basketball. Angola's had a lot of chances, just hasn't been able to get over the hump. Here's a still. And now they're going to call an offensive foul on Sutton. They were going to say she was basically like a pass interference. If I've seen that call in a while. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that. Holman will check back in with her 4 fouls, and Sutton and her 4 fouls will take a breather. And Gillen steals the inbounds. Tried to get it to Holman, and she is fouled from behind. That's going to go on McDaniel. Inbounds up top for Stillman. Catch and shoot 3 is short. And Reinert's got the rebound. Lost the handle. Picked up by Stockkamp. Her shot no good. And a battle for it. And it's out of bounds. And they say Gillen touched it last. 3:43 to play. Angola has had a ton of opportunities to cut into that 4-point lead and have come up empty. Now the Hornets come with a full court pressure. And they'll get it up ahead to Anderson. Out to Goebel for three, and that hurts. That's a big bucket for Woodland to run the lead back to 7. Up ahead, Holman couldn't get it to go. Reinert got a hand on the rebound. And Woodland will turn it back over, but Angola's got to start cashing in on these possessions as we come up on 3 minutes to play. Inside to Holman, now to Stillman. Stillman spins, shot no good, and Goebel's got the rebound for Woodland. Long outlet up ahead for Schumann, and she'll lay it up and in, and that's the biggest lead of the night for Woodland as it balloons to 9. It's 44-35, and we're under 3 minutes to play. And a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. It's going to be called on McKenna Goebel. Now Kendall Holman will check back in for the Hornets. And Angola will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this. Woodland by 9 on Hometown Media.
For a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
9-point lead for Woodland. Time starting to get precious for Angola. 2:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Hornets had a ton of opportunities when they had that lead down to 4 to continue to cut into it and possibly even retake the lead, but just couldn't get anything to go down on the offensive end. And now they find themselves down by 9 and time starting to wind down. Inside, Kendall Holman had it blocked by Anderson, who has had some kind of night for the Warriors. But with Angola, you got to take everything with a little bit of a grain of salt tonight, because as a unit, they've only been together for a little over a week. Here's a three on the way that's up and good from Kniebler. And that may be a little too much for Angola to come. Now they're saying it was just a 2. And the shot on the other end is up and good for Kendall Holman. That's her first varsity points. 46-37, back to a 9-point advantage with 1:42 to go. And Woodland wants a timeout as Sutton will check back in for Angola. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
He's not gonna pick her. No.
Oh, is this really happening? It's like it was destiny. Reese's Pieces and cookie dough together in a DQ blizzard. Bet you didn't see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
I did.
Hold on, are we still talking about the blizzard?
I wonder if they're still together.
No.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, the Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard is like really good. DQ, happy tastes good.
46-37. Woodland has the lead. Don't forget, we're right back at it on Friday night when Angola will be right back here at the Hive to play host to a really good Eastside Blazer team. That'll tip off at 7:30. I was talking to their coach, Mike Lordy, here tonight. He was here scouting. Excuse me. What a nice guy. And we'll see him here coming up on Friday night. And then the Hornets will be right back here on Saturday to host West Noble. So a couple of conference games coming up on Friday and Saturday night for Angola. But right now they've got their backs against the wall with 1:28 to go. They trail it by 9. And Woodland will inbound the basketball with the lead. It comes into Goebel. And every Angola foul now will be 2 shots for Woodland as they are at the 5-foul limit here in the quarter. Here's Gillen, backs it back out. Cross court it goes for Sutton, drives it baseline, kicks it for Reinert. 3 in the air is no good. Holman tipped the rebound, but it comes out to Woodland. Long outlet up ahead for Schumann, couldn't get it to go. Anderson the rebound, puts it up and in. And she now has 29, and we're under a minute to go. And it's back to an 11-point lead for Woodland. And another steal, and that'll probably ice it as Anderson gets it up the floor. That one's up and no good as we go under 30 seconds. Gillen up the floor, is tripped up and will shoot 2. That'll be the 5th foul on Woodland here in the quarter. So Wiedenhofer picked up the foul. That's her 4th. Gillen's free throw rolls around and drops through. Got them both. 48-39 and a timeout taken on the floor. We'll take it with them. We are back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
Farmer State Bank opened its doors and began serving our communities in 1915. For more than 100 years, Farmer State Bank is focused on helping our communities grow and succeed.
When I think about Farmer State Bank, the first word that comes to my mind is togetherness.
Teamwork. Helpful.
Involvement.
Passionate.
Local.
Family. Inspiring.
Longevity. I have never seen a place of employment to where people have had career longevity. We have had people retire from Farmer State Bank who have been in the business for over 40 years, which I think is just awesome and amazing. And I hope that one day that I get to do that too.
Come experience the blue button difference.
Hornets break the huddle, trailing 48-39. Bad news is they're down to just 26.6 seconds left on the clock. I think looking ahead to this weekend, after they get a game or 2 under their belt, we'll start to see a little more polished Angola unit. Like I said, they've only been together as an entire unit for a little over a handful of practices due to the volleyball team making it all the way to the state championship. 3 of the starters tonight were on that volleyball team. And the free throw is up and good for Kniebler. Back to a 10-point advantage as Stockamp will check back in now for Kendall Holman. Second one is up and good. Back to an 11-point lead as we're under 20 seconds to play. Stillman to Sutton. Back to Stockamp. She'll take another deep 3. That one's no good. And Anderson came out with a rebound and then is fouled. And we'll go to the other end and she'll shoot 2. and will now have a chance to crack the 30-point mark tonight. Reiner picks up the foul. That's her second.
Shooting for the Warriors, number 4, Alyssa Anderson.
First one drops through, and that's point number 30 for Alyssa Anderson. Missed the second. Reiner got the rebound, and that should do it right there. Final score from the Hive. Woodlan finally able to not throw a knockout punch, but they staggered Angola late. Hornets could never quite get over the hump. They cut that lead to 4 or under on numerous occasions, but just could not get over the top, and they fall here in their season opener 51-39. Don't forget, we are right back here on Friday night as Angola will play host to the Eastside Blazers. All the action right here on Hometown Media at 7:30. Leading scorers tonight, Bailey Holman had 12 for Angola and a game-high 30 for Alyssa Anderson for Woodlan. Again, the final here at the Hive tonight, Woodlan 51, Angola 39. We'll see you Friday night with more high school basketball right here on Hometown Media.